What's up, YouTube? Zazubaar here. I've got some big Godzilla news for you guys. I just saw the most kick-ass YouTube video I've seen all year. Thanks, Spidey fan. You're my hero. I really appreciate you showing me that. Brian Rogers, the producer of the new Godzilla film, has finally come forward and given us some information on the project. So without further ado, let's talk about it. Okay, so, getting away from the weird voice, here we go. No bullshit opinions in this video. I'm just going to give you straight facts on what I've now realized in the Godzilla film. Okay, so let's run down the list of what Brian Rogers has confirmed will be in the new Legendary Pictures Godzilla film. Let's start this out. One, he confirmed that that head that I showed you guys in my first video is 100% fake. It is nothing to do with Legendary Pictures. He actually came forward and said that he asked Legendary and they said they had no connections to it. So that was 100% bullshit. Okay. Next on our list, it has been confirmed with 100% certainty that Godzilla will fight another monster, which I honestly am not liking that much. I mean, what Legendary Pictures is saying basically is that they're kind of not going towards remake, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Like, they're going towards just kind of giving a new series a little bit of a light start, which might be good. Maybe like Godzilla 2000, maybe like 1985, which could be a good thing, people. Not bad. People know what Godzilla's origins are, so... yeah. So, he's gonna fight another monster, so... Cool. Mothra is a possibility, he said, but he's not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. King Ghidorah is a possibility. Rodan, he said, is a major possibility, so maybe Godzilla will fight Rodan. Or he said he might be, it might be original monster, we don't know. Now, as I said in earlier videos, I would prefer that Godzilla went solo, but I gotta admit, I'm a little bit more excited now. Because what they're basically telling us is that this is going to be a traditional Godzilla film. And he also said that he's interested in, like, introducing it to other audiences, and that's great. Give us the traditional Godzilla, but still make it like, maybe newer audiences will like it. He also bashed Sony's Godzilla, which was freaking hilarious. He said that he was totally aware of people still having bad memories of it. He said that Legendary is not interested in reinventing Godzilla that far. They said that they're going to create a new, updated, but traditional Godzilla, which is very, very good news. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Godzilla is going to breathe atomic breath, and he will be indestructible. And Legendary has also kind of confessed, which might be another bad thing, that they're interested in making this more of an action film, which is why they said he's going to fight another monster, and that could be a bad thing, but I don't know. So, next thing, and last thing, basically, Godzilla 100% with certainty will be CGI. Fuck. Well, I gotta say, I'm not exactly thrilled, but what the hell did I expect? Of course he's gonna be CGI. What? Billy. So yeah, Godzilla will be CGI. In terms of this decision, I would have to say, Legendary, do a good job with the CGI. Don't be Michael Bay. What I'm basically, I know I'm talking in a weird voice, but the reason is that I'm very excited now. I just saw that video. Thanks, Spidey fan, again. And the fact that he's going to be CGI creates some more problems for me, personally. It makes it a hell of a lot easier for Legendary, but what I'm saying is that, like, Godzilla, and no, not Godzilla specifically, but a lot of characters in CG don't look very real. Now, first I'm going to tell you some movies I don't think the CG works well. One, some parts of Transformers, the fight scenes in particular. So yeah, I don't like the fight scenes in Transformers. They look everything's just way too glitchy and flashy, and everything's like in a wide stance. Maybe if they fixed up the angles, I would believe it more, but that CG's not good. Now that we know Godzilla's gonna fight another monster, I think that kind of creates some more problems in terms of making it look real and making it look fluid and making it look more traditional towards Godzilla. Now, look, guys, I have no problem with CGI. I know a lot of you guys think that I have a problem with CGI. Guys, I grew up in the CGI age, so I know that I knew this was gonna be CGI. I had no hopes for a suit. Uh, but I'm just saying that in my eyes, it might create some more problems now that we know he's gonna fight another monster. Uh, so yeah. In terms of it being more traditional, uh, yeah, I think that'll definitely work. I mean, Legendary. I said this from day one, guys. He has to be. It has to be traditional. It has to be. But it still has to update it, and that's what I said from day one. You have to. They have to update Godzilla while still being traditional. You can't keep repeating the same crap over and over again, and that's what Toho did in 1985 and in 2000. They reinvented Godzilla, but still made it recognizable. And thank God, Legendary is saying that, oh, we're really gonna try and keep it traditional. I'm really, really hopeful after seeing this video. My hopes are definitely have risen from the lows of not knowing anything. Also, some other rumors that Brian put to rest. One, the T-shirt and the effect of the fire walking in front of the monitor and the fire breathing and the roar. He said that was totally real and everything. We knew that was real, but he said that that was one of the only effects they did at Comic-Con. He did not have knowledge of the teaser trailer I mentioned of Godzilla walking into the city and breathing fire. However, the guy who was interviewing him said that he did see it at Comic-Con, and he also saw a logo, and this movie may be called Gojira. Who knows? However, it may also be called Godzilla King of the Monsters, but we'll see. He said that there is no title for the film yet. He also put to rest, like I said, the creature head, the head of the Godzilla head that I assumed stupidly that was from Legendary. It had nothing to do with Legendary. They had nothing to do with it. So yeah. Uh, Otherwise, my hopes are much higher now. We finally heard something from Legendary. Another good thing is that this movie is not made well, it's going to be in 3D obviously, but they didn't announce a director or anything, so that kind of pissed me off. But this movie will 100% with total certainty will be in 3D. My bad. They said that IMAX might be a possibility, but they said that they wanted to make it like not eye-popping 3D, but just like, it's going to be part of the film. And also, maybe not just Godzilla versus blank monster. We may have Godzilla versus blank 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 monsters. I've said or heard actually. My bad. Uh, so that might be good news. That might be good news. But again, I don't think they should go overkill. If you're gonna have a monster, fine. Just don't go overkill. Please make Godzilla still like the main character. And if he's gonna fight any monster, I do think it should be Mothra, and guys are going to explain why. I know that is a horrible monster, but I'm going to explain why that he's got to fight another monster, it should be Mothra, because when Godzilla fights Mothra, Mothra is the good guy. And Godzilla is still seen as a nuclear symbol. Now, King Ghidorah will be fine too, but they're going to have to change his origins again. In Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, the 90s movie, Godzilla and King Ghidorah were still symbols of nuclear destruction. And that's what this movie has to translate. What Godzilla is a symbol for. That should not get lost in translation. It did in the 1998 Sony film. It shouldn't get lost in translation. And it really can't be when he's fighting another monster. So that's the only problem I have with him fighting another monster. Otherwise, I think it'll make a much more exciting film. And guys, I gotta be honest, I go to the movies to be excited, alright? I know the film would probably be better in terms of, like, artistic bullshit, but if he didn't fight another monster and translating the message more, but guys, it's still gonna be kick-ass, and it's still gonna have Godzilla. Alright, that's all I have to say. Definitely check out the video. I'll copy and paste the link down in the information. Thanks for watching. Zazubaar out.